Hey everyone, this is Tariq Shami and you're listening to the Lovin Amman Show. This episode was created with the help of AI. Today's feed has a little bit of everything. A reminder that Madaba's nature is seriously underrated. A wholesome campus moment from the University of Jordan. A story about a Syrian girl in Jordan who was helped through surgery. A Jordanian Dabkeh group going viral again. And then Drake mentioning Jordan and Lebanon in Make Them Pay, which of course means the memes have started. So let's get into it. We're starting in Madaba. And no, not just the Madaba people usually think of first. For a lot of people, Madaba means mosaics, churches, historic streets, and a classic cultural day trip. But there's another side to Madaba that deserves way more attention. The nature, the valleys, the rocky trails, the hot springs, the waterfalls, and the kind of views that remind you Jordan still has so many places people have not fully appreciated yet. Madaba's natural side feels different because it is not loud. It does not need a big introduction. It is just there, tucked between cliffs, water, mountains, and quiet roads. And when the waterfalls show up on the feed, people remember all over again that Jordan is not only about the famous landmarks. Sometimes the best views are the ones hidden between rocks and valleys. Places around Madaba, including Ma'in and Wadi al Hidan, have that exact feeling. You get rugged cliffs, flowing water, natural pools, and scenery that feels like a full escape from the city. It is the kind of place that makes people pause and say, wait, this is in Jordan? And yes, it is. That is what makes these nature reels work so well. They remind people that beauty in Jordan is not always polished or planned. Sometimes it is raw, sometimes it is quiet, and sometimes it is a waterfall in Madaba that makes the whole timeline want to plan a weekend trip. Now from nature, we move to a very wholesome campus moment. A Chinese student who moved to Jordan has been getting attention online after performing with a guitar at the University of Jordan. And honestly, this is one of those videos that does not need much explanation. She is there, she is playing, people are watching, and the moment just feels sweet. There is something about university videos that always feels more natural. No big production, no dramatic setup, no complicated storyline. Just a student, a guitar, and a campus crowd reacting in real time. What made the video stand out is how easily people connected with it. She moved to Jordan, started sharing pieces of her life here, and then this performance gave people another reason to follow along. It became more than just a music clip. It was a small cultural moment, someone from another country feeling comfortable enough to perform in Jordan, a campus crowd enjoying it, and social media turning it into the feel-good video of the day. Jordanian social media loves this kind of thing. When a moment feels genuine, people pick it up quickly, they share it, they hype it, they turn it into something warm. And that is exactly what happened here. The guitar performance became a wholesome reminder that sometimes the simplest campus moments are the ones people love the most. From there, we go to a story that touched a lot of people. Kuwaiti influencer Abdulrahman Al Mutairi helped a Syrian girl in Jordan get the surgery she needed with the support of Jordanian medical staff. The girl had a medical condition that affected her ability to walk. And because of that, everyday life became harder. Going to school was harder. Playing with her friends was harder. Doing the things a child should be able to do freely was harder. Abdulrahman stepped in to help her get the surgery she needed. And with the help of Jordanian medical staff, the procedure gave her a chance to walk again. This is the kind of story that needs to be told carefully. Because the focus is not just on a viral emotional video. The focus is on a young girl whose daily life changed. Being able to walk, being able to go to school more easily, being able to play with her friends. These are not small things. They are the kind of things that shape a child's whole world. And that is why the story connected with people. It showed the impact of someone using their platform in a meaningful way. It also showed the role of medical teams in Jordan, who helped make the surgery happen. The reaction online has been emotional, with many people praising the gesture and the outcome. But at the center of the story is still the girl. Her movement, her school life, her childhood, and the chance to return to the simple things that matter most. Now, after an emotional story like that, the timeline shifted into full Jordanian energy. Ajawid Dabkeh Official Group is going viral again. And this is exactly the kind of content that always finds its way back to people's feeds. A Jordanian dance group, traditional rhythm, synchronized movement, crowd energy, and the kind of performance that instantly makes people stop scrolling. There is something about Dabkeh-style videos that works every time. They are visual, they are familiar, they carry culture, and they bring a type of energy that does not need much explaining. The music starts, the group moves together, the crowd feels it, and social media does the rest. Ajawid going viral again shows that cultural performance content is still powerful online. People may love trends, edits, and quick viral moments, but they also love seeing something rooted in Jordanian identity, something that feels alive, something that feels local, and something that brings people together through rhythm and movement. Jordanian social media is loving the comeback. Not because it is complicated, but because it is simple, energetic, and full of personality. And sometimes that is all a video needs. Good movement, good music, and a performance that makes the timeline feel like a celebration. Now let's talk about the story that pulled Jordan and Lebanon into global pop culture conversation. Drake mentioned Jordan and Lebanon in Make Them Pay. And once people heard the line, the reaction started immediately. Because when a global artist mentions your country, even in one lyric, people notice. They screenshot it, they post it, they debate it, they meme it, and in this case, the meme started fast. The lyric connects Jordan and Lebanon in the same line, and fans quickly began picking it apart. Some people heard it as wordplay. Some people took it as a regional reference. Some people just saw the words Jordan and Lebanon next to Drake, and immediately knew the internet was going to run with it. And that is exactly what happened. This is why celebrity mentions still matter online. Jordan is not the main subject of the song. Lebanon is not the main subject of the song, but a quick mention can still become a whole local moment. Because people love seeing their country appear in unexpected places, especially when it happens in a song from an artist as globally discussed as Drake. With Drake, the conversation almost never stays only about the music. His songs become captions, they become TikToks, they become edits, they become arguments, they become memes. So when Jordan and Lebanon show up in the same lyric, regional social media already knows what to do. People react seriously, then people react unseriously. Then the meme pages get involved, and suddenly, one lyric becomes a shared internet moment. The funniest part is that the reaction is often bigger than the line itself. The mention does not have to be deep for people to care, it just has to be unexpected. And this one was unexpected enough for people in Jordan and Lebanon to start turning it into jokes, edits, and full-on regional meme material. That is what makes pop culture moments like this fun. They are not always about the original meaning. They are about how people take the moment and make it their own. For Jordanian social media, the headline was simple. Drake said Jordan. He mentioned Lebanon. And the memes have started. And honestly, that is enough. So today's feed moved across very different moods. Madaba reminded everyone that Jordan's nature is still full of underrated beauty. A Chinese student at the University of Jordan gave people a wholesome campus music moment. Abdulrahman Al Mutairi's support for a Syrian girl in Jordan became a story about care, surgery, and a life-changing outcome. Ajawid Dabkeh Official Group brought traditional Jordanian energy back to the timeline. And Drake gave Jordan and Lebanon a lyric that social media immediately turned into a meme moment. That's it for today's episode of the Lovin Amman Show. From Waterfalls and campus music, to a life-changing medical story, Dabkeh, and a Drake lyric that got people talking, today's stories showed how quickly Jordan's timeline can move from emotional, to wholesome, to proud, to funny. Thanks for listening. We'll be back with more stories from across Jordan soon.
Thank you for tuning in into the Lovin Amman podcast as part of the Augustus Media Podcast Network. Please hit that subscribe button wherever you get your podcasts from.